Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, this is Coach in the Fight here. Got Christian and continue this class on the Enoch calendar. As you can see, we've made a little bit of progress. We've made a lot of bit of progress. We've got some colors going to help us to keep track of the changing Sabbath days, and we got representations for the moon or the months. And we was looking at what would go in there. We can get us some colored pencils, but we came across, we pulled up chapter 72 of Enoch. And let's read it. The book of the courses of the luminaries of the heaven, the relations of each according to their classes, their dominion and their seasons, according to their names and places of origin, and according to their months, with Uriel, the holy angel, who was with me, who is their guide, showed me, and he showed me all their laws exactly as they are, and how it is with regard to all the years of the world and unto eternity, till the new creation is accomplished, which dureth till eternity. And this is the first law of the luminaries. The luminary of the sun has its rising in the eastern portal of the heaven, and its setting in the western portal of the heaven. Okay, so how are we going to represent this on the calendar? We haven't even thought about this one yet, but we got several of them to add. Let's look at verse 3. And I saw 6 portals in which the sun rises, and the 6 portals in which the sun sets, and the moon rises and sets in these portals. And the leaders of the stars and those whom they lead, 6 in the east and 6 in the west, and all following each other in accurately corresponding order. Also, many windows to the right and left of these portals. Okay, now we got to get on here 6 portals. So at some point we got to divide the map up into 6 parts for our 6 portals. Verse 4. And for there goes forth the great luminary named the sun, and his circumference is like the circumference of the heaven, and he is quite filled with illuminating and heating fire. The chariot on which he ascends, the wind drives, and the sun goes down from the heaven and returns through the north in order to reach the east, and is so guided that he comes to the appropriate portal and shines in the face of the heaven. In this way he rises in the first month in the great portal, which is the 4th, those 6 portals in the cast. Let's read that again. In this way he rises in the first month in the great portal, which is the 4th, those 6 portals in the east. Okay, so this is telling us about these portals that we got to represent here. And he's saying in the first month he's in the what portal?
Oh.
Let's see, let's read it again. First month, that's the same verse we was on. 4th, 6 portals in the east. Okay, so he's in the 4th portal, and let's see in the 7th verse. In that 4th portal from the sun rises in the first month are 12 window openings, which precede a flame when they are opened in their season. Okay. When the sun rises in the heaven, he goes forth through the 4th portal, 31 mornings in succession, and sets accurately in the 4th portal in the west of the heaven. Okay, now that's a lot of information right there, and it's talking about how many months are in that year. I mean, how many days are in that month. So when you come over here, and you look at the starting point here, that's what tell you got 30 days in that month then. Okay, and during this period, the day becomes daily longer, and the night nightly shorter to the 13th morning. Okay, and you can write that on there. To the 13th morning, you can come up here and mark it, because look what he's about to tell you. On that day, the day is longer than the night by 9th part, and the day amount exactly to 10 parts, and the night to 8 parts. Okay, so he's telling you how long the days are, or daylight compared to nighttime. You know, and all of these have 18 parts to them, which I thought was interesting. And the sun rises from that 4th portal and sets in the 4th and returns to the 5th portal of the east 30 mornings and rises from it and sets in the 5th portal. Okay, now this is talking about the 2nd month, right? Mm-hmm. The 2nd month, this one is in the 5th portal now, And it also has 30 mornings. Okay. And let's see, did the other one say it had 30 mornings? Yeah, 30 mornings. Okay, that's good. I didn't know if it was going to say it had nights, and then we had to divide the day from the night or something. 12 says, and then the day becomes longer by 2 parts and amounts to 11 parts, and the night becomes shorter and amounts to 7 parts. And it returns to the east and enters into the 6th portal and rises and sets in the 6th portal. 1 and 30 mornings on account of its sign. Okay, now this month has 31 days. So he said the first one was 30, then 30, and then 31. Right? That's what gives us the 91 days in the quarter. 91 times 4, of course, is 364. Now he continues to go on through here. Okay, looking all the way down. Just take a picture of the book how I wrote these notes. Show them that, Chris. And they can actually write these notes if they have the Enoch book. I'm talking about a Sabbath day long work, pulling that stuff out, figuring out. You gotta do it slowly. You might want to take pictures of it. Let me show you. Okay. Right there. Get that part in. Pause. And okay, you got that whole one in. Okay, pause. And come up here. Pause. Hard to pause when you got a fly on your nose. Pause. 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 Now some of these numbers aren't correct, guys. Every one of them should equal 18. The circle number is the light and the day, if I'm not mistaken. And each one of them, yeah, it is. And each one of them should equal 18. And I made some errors. I guess I was getting sleepy. Or what they say, what we used to say in engineering school, we could do the hard math. It's the easy stuff that, we have trouble with. I can tell you the square root of -1, but I can't tell you 1 plus 1. At least that's the way it was on some of them tests, it seemed like. All right, so that's going to be about it for this one. We didn't plan on reading all of these. We just want to give you guys a quick update where we're at. Enoch calendars. I would say 2017, but this is perpetual. Jesus is Lord. Well, you know what I mean.